Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 14 of albums that are 50 years old in 2024. That's right, we're looking back on 1974. Our favorite 31 albums, because, of course, there's 31 days in the month of January. Across all genres, 31 favorites from the great year that was 1974. Today, on this 14th pick, I'm going to look at the 7th studio album from this British band, released October 1st, 1974, recorded at the Palace Theatre. Recorded at the Olympic Studios in London, England. The live bits recorded at the Palace Theatre in Providence, Rhode Island, because there is a little bit of live stuff on this album. Produced by the band themselves for Island/Atlantic Records. I'm talking about Red by King Crimson. Now you know what I meant by there. Little bits of, because with this lineup of the band, they would take like little live recordings and kind of splice them into these other studio creations that they were doing. So there's little bits of live stuff that's included in this album, kind of like what they did with Starless and Bible Black, the album that came before it, also released in 1974. If this isn't my favorite King Crimson album, it's generally number 2. I go back and forth between Larks, Tongues, and Aspic and this one, and the debut, right? But generally speaking, Red and Larks remain my favorite. But, the title track in The Court of the Crimson King is not too far removed, right? This would be the last album of the band for a number of years, right, till the Discipline album. This would basically end this incarnation of the band, featuring, of course, Mr. Robert Fripp on guitars, mellotron, a little bit of piano, John Wetton, bass guitar, lead vocals, Bill Bruford, drums and percussion. You've also got David Cross still on this album. He's not really a member of the band at this point. On violin and mellotron, you got Mel Collins, of course, a prior member of the band. On saxophone on one track, you got Ian McDonald on saxophone on another track, on 2 tracks. Also, previous member of the band, Mark Charig on cornet, Robin Miller, oboe, and great stuff here. So, what do we got on this album? We got some King Crimson classics. We've got the heavy, metallic, riffy title track, all instrumental, killer. Amazing. Great guitar work. Brooding, menacing song. Just love it. Fallen Angel, excellent song. Great vocals from Mr. Wetton on that one. Great chorus. One More Red Nightmare. How great is Bill Bruford in this time period, man? Just so good. One More Red Nightmare is just absolutely killer. And then over on side 2, you only got 2 songs. It's all that's needed. You got Providence and Starless. Starless containing probably my favorite vocal from John Wetton ever. Starless, just kind of like Epitaph with Greg Lake on the first album. Starless to me is like the sequel to Epitaph. It's so emotional, and man, that just the lead guitar from Fripp on this just hits me right here. It's just so heavy, emotionally heavy, not heavy, like metal heavy. So good. 12 minutes and 18 seconds of it. Just Starless is just absolutely masterful. Yeah, I mean, this is like 40 minutes of just about absolute heavy progressive rock perfection. Just absolutely love Red. I always love the cover too. Just 3 guys. One's smiling, one's got a smirk, and the other one, Mr. Fripp, what do you call that stare, right? That kind of like, it's like, I don't really want to talk to you. I don't really want you looking at me. That sort of look. Love Robert, though. So, that's the album. The album's great. It's amazing. Charts, Australia, this made it to number 94, just basically crossed the top 100. The UK, this made it to number 45, and the US Billboard charts, this made it to number 66. King Crimson were never really big charting album, not big on releasing singles, not played on the radio, all that sort of thing. I mean, it's just King Crimson, right? It's King Crimson. So to me, a classic had to be on this list somewhere. So that's my pick for today, King Crimson Red. Let us know what you think of Red down in the comments below, as well as your pick for today, pick number 14. And we'll see you in just a little while for ranking the albums. Grant Arthur and myself will be ranking the catalog of Pablo Cruz, so stay tuned for that. And then, of course, I'll be back at you tomorrow with pick number 15 here in albums that are 50 years old in 2024. Still then, visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, all together, all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also, down below, we get the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page for personalized videos. Thank you in advance for all your support in all those areas. And we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I am Pete Pardo. Have a good one, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.